Skin rash and dryness could be triggered by chemical substances contained in soap bars. As such, those with allergies have started to change to a more skin-friendly products with organic ingredients.
By using these handmade soaps, we also support Go Green initiatives, and its unique shape complements the entire benefits of the product. And you might be curious about who made this cute and friendly soap bars that you see right here. She is Meryl Astari Munara, the founder of Dainty Drops. And she is here with us in the studio. Hi, Meryl.
Hello. Hi.
First of all, this is amazing. Like, I have never seen soap so real like food before. And I love to take a shower, but this takes loving taking a shower to a completely different level. First of all, thank you for coming. And why did you choose to open a soap business? Did you have a professional background in this industry, or where do you get your inspiration for all these beautiful shapes, and especially making soaps?
Okay, pretty random, to be honest, because I used to go to uni abroad in Australia, where there are so many variation of cute bar soaps, cute bath bombs, and those are my pastimes, my self-care, you would say. I would take shower, bath with cute bath bombs and soaps just to cheer myself up.
Yeah.
And I felt, why can't I make my own someday? And it has been like my bucket list, and I only made it happen just before the pandemic, because I only get to learn how to do it just before pandemic too, through a course.
So the pandemic was the perfect time for you to test it out, right?
Yeah, definitely, definitely.
All right, so we're talking about you going into business. Did you take a soap making course? Is there such a thing? I think there's such a thing, right? So did you take the course before you start doing the business? And do you think we can learn soap making by ourselves or through YouTube videos maybe?
Well, personally, I felt more confident making soap after I learned through basic soap making course.
Okay.
It was only, it's very affordable at that time, and still is affordable till today. And it's a simple skill. It's a bit like baking. You have to be precise with your measurements and stuff, and you have to be wary of the work hazard, because you're working with chemicals.
Yeah.
It's pretty simple. If you get to learn it through a course, you will nail it in a few tries.
I see.
I mean, it's certainly interesting. And there are a lot of ups to your soaps, because I heard they're also eco-friendly, because they contain eco-friendly substances, as well as less hazardous chemicals to the skin. So what ingredients do you usually use? By the way, the studio smells amazing.
Thank you.
I smell cream, cinnamon. My piggy nose just straight away. Okay, so what are these eco-friendly substances?
Well, technically, soap is made out of oils, mixture of oils. So in the oils that I use are olive oil, virgin coconut oil, and palm oil and castor oil. So that's the basic of soap, and that's already organic enough, right? And the coloring I use are mica colorant that you'll find in your eyeshadows. So very safe for skin, and also not polluting the water, etc. So
yeah, because mine would ask what kind of colors you use, especially when you use the soap, and then the colorants, will also dissolve into the water, and the water will go to the sewage. So very interesting.
Yeah.
Any essential oils that you specifically use for fragrance?
I used to use essential oil, but sometimes the smell is not very varied to make. As you can see here, I have like apple pie soap. I can't find an essential oil for apple pie soap, so I use fragrance oil. It's a derivative of essential oil, so it's just a synthesized essential oil. It's part of essential oil, but it's just made into fragrance that is more strong, like you use in perfumes, in candles.
I see.
It's safe for body, of course.
Yeah.
So would you say that the fragrance you use would be organic as well?
It's derived from organic matters, yes.
Okay. Now, let's talk about the expiry dates, because, if I have this at home, I'm just going to put it right there and make it nice and look nice.
Nice.
I know. I'm not even going to use it, right?
It.
I know. My little girl would love it. So, Expiry dates on natural products are relatively short compared to chemical ones. How about your products right here?
I would say my shelf life range is about 1 year.
Okay.
Because I don't use preservatives, of course. I don't use additives. So I would say store it in a cool and dry place and it will last to a year. And use soap racks made out of bamboo, for example. So it won't melt easily in your bathroom.
Okay, very much
That's-
noted. So we've highlighted that these are made out of organic derivatives and organic products. Are there any side effects of using the organic products on your, on your skin?
I don't see cases like that except when the person already has already existing skin problems like eczema. They have to consult the doctor first. But generally speaking, in skin in general, it's fine. Because I myself, I use it because I have allergics, like I have so many allergy problems
Sensitive
and it
skin,
helps
yeah.
me more, yeah.
Yeah, it's much more gentle. For me, I also have a lot of, I get rashes and eczema. So for me, chemicals can be very, very tough. So I appreciate that this looks amazing. It smells amazing. It's right in front of me. So that apple pie is very fragrant, by the way. And it falls again.
No problem.
So if we're talking about soap bars, I mean, what are the benefits? Because to be honest, I still use liquid soap. So what are the benefits? So maybe I can convert to hand soap or bar soap.
Benefits, I would say first it's more nicer on the skin, as in it will leave more moisture because we don't extract the moisture out of the soap. The oil is the agent for moisturizing, right? And it's like the main component of it. So it will leave you more moisturized after shower. You don't really have to add lotion after that, except if you have very dry skin, that's another matter. But then I would say besides that, it's also, how do you say, more economical in value. This lasts very long as long as you keep it in a proper cool and dry place. Yeah.
And you usually overuse
I do.
the liquid one.
Like 3 times.
And then you have a little girl who wants foam. But I have to give it to you though. These look amazing. This is an Indonesian dish called
Pisang hijau.
Pisang hijau.
Yes.
Is the pisang hijau. We've had so many features on pisang hijau. And this looks real and ready to eat, by the way. This is soap. So my question is, what are your thoughts on the soap industry in Indonesia? What about the public awareness of actually eco-friendly and or natural organic ingredients-based soap bars? I know in the pandemic, because everybody wants to self-care with essential oils, has become so popular.
Well, I would say now, as you said, after the pandemic hits, there's a rise in trend of using natural bar soap because I think people are now more aware of what they're consuming, not just ingesting them, but also on the skin. So I think the market is now growing steadily, and I think there are more soap artists around too, and I think it's becoming more like the new kind of business. Well, it's been around for a while, but the hype is only just rising now, I think.
I have to say, if you see the top tier, it's like a work of art.
Yes.
It's not just the way the cupcakes look real, this is great, but this is like a work of art. Look at the colors, and they smell amazing.
Yes.
They smell like watermelon, they smell like lemon. So my curiosity is, how long does it usually take to make one?
To make one?
Or to decorate, something like this.
Oh.
You know soap bars, but like
But this
to
one,
make
the cupcake.
a cupcake.
Actually, the ones you see on top, it's actually, I make it into a big log, like a mold of soap. So like a soap loaf that I can cut into 12 pieces.
Yeah.
That's fairly easy. It's just probably like 20 minutes in the
Wow.
total.
Okay.
If the design is intricate, yes, it takes about 20 minutes. But if the design is simple as this one in front here, just plain yellowish, it's probably like 10 minutes.
Just one.
Yeah, and this one is, because there's more elements to it,
Yes.
maybe about, 20 minutes. But then this one is like individually done,
Yeah.
you know?
You have to finish, you have to dry the cup first.
Yeah.
And then you put it, it's like making
Yeah. Yes, precisely.
Pretty much like
precisely.
baking.
Oh, I love this. I love this.
Can you tell us which one is the most favorite?
Ooh.
The best seller, which one would be?
People were keen about the putu ayu soap.
Really?
And
Because it reminds them like food. It looks like a real putu ayu minus the coconut flakes.
Oh, that's right.
in this strawberry cake, I sold them for Pinktober for a cause. Yeah, people want to help out and also want to have fun in the shower, so they get this one instead.
Can you tell us like the price range? I'm kind of curious.
I would say, well, you know how the ingredients are spiking in prices lately.
Yeah.
Well, in the market and from my range, it's about like 30K-ish.
Yes, that's still easy. It's still for a long-term investment. It's still a lot cheaper than, a lot more economical than actually having to buy
The liquid soap.
liquid soap.
Yeah.
And for your pregnancy, it's also so much better than natural products.
I want to take the cupcake home.
Yes. Actually, I think Alula might use them.
All right, so See the Stories will continue after the break with Meryl teaching us how to make putu ayu soap work.
Yay!
Don't go anywhere.